Thank you. Ravindra Babu.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. So, this is very important bill. When the Constitution has been amended so many times, why not the acts repealed? A simple thing. The country is a dynamic situation wherein we keep changing so many laws, so many acts to suit to the people's needs. Especially when Narendra Modi Sahab got a personal mandate to become Prime Minister, it is absolutely necessary to weed out those acts which are redundant, which are repugnant to the welfare of the people. For the last 67 years, we have seen a lot of governments coming and going, and the gap between poor and rich kept on increasing, making so many acts, so many laws laughable, ridiculous, and repealed by the Supreme Courts. Instead of doing the repealing of the acts at the instance of Supreme Court and High Court, you better do this through the August House, parliamentary democracy. The parliament is supreme. The will of the people invested in the parliament, we better do this so that this is like a weeding out of the files from any office. Whenever there is any office, the old files are always weeded after giving testing for 10 years of time. Whereas in this repealment and enactment of the bill, I have seen one Act 2013, which is not been tested, I think, enough, maybe 1 year or 2 years. So such hastiness should also be avoided. If there is any act, if it is not tested for enough of time, that should be tested at least 3-4 years before it put to waste dustbin or before it is repealed, so that the act's purpose is served. But so many acts which are being repealed now in this act are really welcome, and the Telugu Party headed by Chandrababu Naidu also, a dynamic leader, we also require a lot of changes in the existing laws, but changing a laws, existing laws, old laws does not help as long as we don't change our attitudes. Our attitudes should also change. The act should commensurate with the attitude of the people. At the moment, people want a change, the big change, because they have voted to Narendra Modi ji like a President of India, personally, not to any party. Therefore, I also suggest, if there is any personal, any acts which can be brought out, repealing the old acts which did not help the country much, either in the economy or in the social sector or in any sector which did not help us much, let us not burden the legal system. Let us not make the acts as a heaven for the lawyers. Let us make acts as simple as it should be understood by a common man, so that people have a lot of respect in the legislature and also in the legal system. High courts and Supreme Courts being the heavens for the litigations and the lawyers, this is a high time we have attempted to repeal those acts which are archaic, which are not useful. Therefore, this act is highly welcome. From Telugu Party, we fully support this. We expect a lot of other changes, more changes to come in the BJP-led government, and more dynamic laws to suit to the people's aspirations. Thank you, sir.